Welcome back to Charged Up, the official podcast of your Colby-Sawyer Chargers. Mullen, and I'm filling in for Ashley Blashock this week. I will turn it over to Michaela Thornton after a few quick updates. Field hockey season came to an end last week with 6 Chargers being named to the All-Conference team. Brooke Farquhar was named Offensive Player of the Year for the GNAC. Men's and women's soccer saw a total of 5 named to the GNAC All-Conference squad to wrap up their seasons. Women's basketball picked up their first win of the year over Leslie, 81-44. First year, Emily Leonard led the way with 18 points in the win and was named to the weekly honor roll. Men's basketball heads to New York this weekend for a tournament hosted by Vassar College looking to pick up their first win of the year. Michaela Thornton would sit down with Janai Cruz from baseball to talk about student-athlete mental health and the school's campaign with the Hidden Opponent. Take it away, Mick.
My name is Michaela Thornton, and I'm here with Janai from baseball. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So my first question for you is that I know that you are a student rep for the Hidden Opponent. So can you tell us a little bit more about that for those at home that don't know what it is?
Yeah, so the Hidden Opponent, for one, it's like a nonprofit mental health organization. They're focused obviously on student athletes, Division I, Division II, Division III, high school, and just really focusing on spreading awareness for mental health. So I think my role is technically what's called a campus captain, and that's, like you said, a student rep. I go to meetings once or twice a month, and then it's my job working through SAC here at Colby-Sawyer to plan events. We did our mental health awareness games for field hockey, women's soccer, men's soccer, women's tennis. So I'm kind of like the voice from the information I'm getting from them and bringing it here and applying it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how would you say that this campaign affects you personally as a student athlete? Like, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, mental health is definitely something I've always, prioritized for myself and obviously my teammates, friends. You always want to check in on people close to you and honestly just your peers. Like it's just it spreads that positivity and makes people know that you care. So for me, one of the biggest things I always struggle with is like identity. That's a big part of mental health, obviously. And for us as student athletes, like we get so caught up in athlete and whatever our sport is being who we are. And that was something I definitely struggled with. So for me, like it's good to get these methods and these ways that I can not only just identify myself outside of my sport, but then also help other people and whatever different struggles they're going through as well.
Okay. So how would you see the campaign changing the way our campus talks about mental health?
Yeah, I think so. Being Division III especially, like we're kind of unique in the sense of we can play sports, right? And it's not that it's not serious, but it's not a higher level, but we still take it very serious. That's most important. But we have a higher load of academics, I'd say, and we all focus on it very much as well. But then we all work and we all have family stuff outside of all that too. So I think for us at Division III level in Colby-Sawyer, it's important for that to be known that we have so much going on. We can get overwhelmed, we can be stressed, and it's very easy for that to happen too. So I think just being able to bring these methods and different techniques and styles of getting people to be comfortable and honestly vulnerable to open up and share these things that they're going through, whether it's with me or with a teammate, a friend, coach, like it doesn't matter. Just creating that comfortability that it's okay to feel that way.
I guess for a bonus question, how do you guys hold each other accountable on your team specifically?
In terms of like workouts or like mental health
specifically.
Yeah, I think it's always just for me, like I try to check in with all my teammates, right? Like I am one of the captains this year, but that's not, it's just who I am in general, check on people, right? So seeing them through the halls, a fist bump, dap them up, whatever, just asking how they're doing. Are they okay? Like if I notice a guy's kind of a little low energy compared to normal, I definitely want to check in with him. And that's something I think is spread throughout all of our team. Like we're super close this year, and that starts with like obviously weight room stuff, practice. But yeah, just that focus on like making sure people know we're there for each other on our team and just checking in, especially if, energy seems a little off just because we know them.
Yeah, no, that's really good to hear. And last question is, what message do you hope to send to athletes who are currently struggling?
Again, I think just like it's okay that you're struggling. Like that's a natural thing. We all get caught up in like, oh, we can't show our emotions. We can't let people know what's going on in our lives, and that's fair. Like there's a sense of privacy, obviously, but especially when it comes to mental health, like the more you can get comfortable and feel vulnerable talking about it, I mean, in the long run, it's going to help because you're not alone at the end of the day, and especially if you like can accept that and share with other people, I think like that's the biggest part of it, and then from there, like it gets a lot easier to deal with it on your own because you know you have people that you can share and that are supporting you.
I agree. Well, that's all I have today. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you for having me on here.
And that is all for today. So keep grinding, keep pushing, and stay game ready, Chargers.